This is meant to be the best of the best, and we need to see that level of Dota from these two teams. Do we get high-quality Dota?
I think we do.
I suppose it's the other advantage too when you look towards mid. Smell getting split earth timing works really well with SD disruption. As yeah, that is bottom lane first blood. Two very tanky heroes who can just sit on the wave. Xnova won't care about too much harassment because he's always got brain stuff. He's always got nightmare. So there's an escape mechanism.
The TP though. It's very risky for EG.
Yeah, FY through the back, combining with the Stormbolt. Now this is more problematic. Playing this close to the shrine, the Evil Geniuses at least bring the support to the bottom lane, but they'll lose both of the heroes playing the offlane. Unless Crit can charge him 1 second time, he'll have it. But he's trying to get around the Bramble, and he just gets the edge, but he'll die to the attack from FY.
Hey, Burning just did an interview. He said that Nisha and Ame were tier S carries. Everybody else, not quite on the same level. Little things like this, perhaps factoring into his decision.
Chalice is in a lot of trouble. There's a charge coming in as well, but the poison from Fly, he knew he was going to pop it. The SP charge actually switches over towards Xnova. Arteezy doesn't have open wounds available or infest. So he'll start to back up, especially with the rotation in from FY. But Crit's already leaving. He's heading to bottom lane because now they know that Ame is alone. They force the rotation from the supports, so they add the pressure towards Sven, trying to work with these Iron Shells. A quick Stormbolt triggering the God Strength, but can Crit get himself a lucky bash? The heavy damage is coming in! Hello, baby! Goodbye, Crit! Goodbye, S4!
What a teleport in from Maybe there. So if you want to just play this passive game, you do want to ensure you're in the enemy side of the jungle. They scan him out though. PHLGD, they're underneath wards. You got to be careful here.
Here comes the TP underneath the shrine. Observer and Sentry. You can just watch your own death. S4, the nightmare came from Xnova. Hasn't used the Dynasty Illusion to take him off. Back to Xnova, getting a Fiend Script, trying to control a Crit, so there isn't a follow-up stun. Sven needs to get the hell out of here, but he doesn't have the life to do it. 5 heroes, or 4, but 5 heroes, all from EG. Continue the chase, they'll go after Xnova. So both heroes are down. They may try and defend the top because Observer and Sentry are available. Scepter from Smells already up and running, looking to get the kill over on Bane. Nightmare's available, he'll brain sap first, but a charge through from Crit. Cancelling any kind of follow-up from Xnova, but the Bramble catches 2. The Terrorize, they're feared back. Sonic Wave, the damage from Maybe has arrived. Not to mention the Bedlam. Crit doesn't want to be this close. He'll go down, and Fly is on the run. Can they send it forward? Fly getting screamed up. He's got Destruction available, but what do you want to do it on? There's still Maybe. The TP begins, but where's the follow-up? Damage is not there. Fly barely is able to TP back in time, while Ame, no stun on a raged up Arteezy.
Who still do have that superior team fight, I keep repeating.
Oh, they're going to look for it right now if they can find the initiation. Fly's already backing up off the bottom lane, but it's top lane, which Samael's trying to push using the Edict. Chalice, there goes your arena. It pops down. Samael is caught. Second TP is on the way, but Chalice getting chain locked here. Maybe with a double stun from Ame and the pushback. The Terrorize out, fear to kill. The rotation from LGD. It comes so quickly. EG just could not react. Oh, here comes EG to initiate, but what they won't realize is there's a fresh BKB coming out to the Sven. It's not there yet, so the initiation comes onto Xnova, pushing him down. Brambles will cause a couple of problems, but Bane, he'll still end up dying as the charge forward Leshrac does the work. He wants more friends, needs more support, but the Observer is just out of range now. They don't see him. Maybe if he comes in close, your Scepter up. Samel needs to connect on this stun. The TP away won't happen. The Nether Strike chain up is perfect. Maybe we'll go down. Huge amounts of money here. And then Arteezy wants his own fight. Triggering the Shadow Realm. On FY, the wall is up. As you said, Chalice, he's in the back lines using the BKB, but he's all alone. He doesn't have anything to work with, and Fly's got the purge up. Chalice can't outrun this, and the rest of his team is not coming to fight. The Gladiator stands alone and dies alone. So it won't take long for Samel to finish. And more money, more gold, more positioning, and here comes Ame into the middle of the fight. Arteezy's close. You've already got the disruption out. Bramble causing Rob to get away. S4 has to create the wall. Once he really got to fight with the Greaves on cooldown for 2 more seconds. Does he add that time? He does not. While Samel is really trapped down. He'll get the stun over on the Dark Willow and get the distance, but here comes Crit as well, over towards FY. The Yulsep, the dodge, will keep Samel alive a little bit longer while FY will die. Samel can now turn towards Ame, not that fast. Ame still got terrible amounts of damage thanks to that God Strength, but now you've got Maybe as well. He'll want to get involved in this engagement. Jumping forward, this will be one very dead Crit.
Instead of a Medallion, instead of a Vlad's, instead of anything that would help his team, PSLG, they're all inning on these items that win fights now.
Crit's looking to pull out, but in mid lane, the blink comes forward over towards ST. Fly's in trouble. Samel, what does he want to do to help out? Oh, the wall! It's going to catch 3 of EG. Fly can't go anywhere away. They're all trapped in the pit of death. S4 will follow up. It's a nightmare he'll finally break free of. But maybe with a charge forward. Crit's in the back line. Arteezy going to do some work. Watch that blade melt. Ame can't continue to hit. Ame, no, the Terrorize. Arteezy still able able to get him, however. The Radiance tick does the work.
And all three should have died there. Unfortunately,
Look at him
the
just
grip
move. My God, okay, well, Nightmare up one, but Sumel's coming through the rear. He'll get the stun over next Nova, breaking the trees. Chalice wants to go again, triggers the BKB, but does he have the damage? Sumel for some time, but Yulsep during up, but it's maybe who Arteezy is right on top of. He's forced to blink away, which now opens up the attack to go for Chalice. Maybe cannot rejoin this fight. Chalice will die, and EG get back-to-back kills across the map. Watch FY's position wrapping around the side. Hoping just to catch that initial bramble, but they won't get it. They'll go underneath the observer wall, so maybe you feel a little safer. Crits off the side, he won't break the smoke, but they will have a target around the runes. Crits coming through the rear, they jump forward. The stun, however, Arteezy turns over Ame while Crit forward. The blood will come up, but now Crit, Infest is in there. They'll disrupt, they're buying time for both of these heroes, but the Sonic Wave, it will hit perfectly in the Terrorize. Into a feed from the life steal, but the back with the damage. Sumel can now go ham. If he can get this kill on a challenge, he can turn to the next one. The Nightmare is there while Dark Willow up into the air. Arteezy, he'll slap him when he comes back down again. The perfect stun from Sumel will kill off X-Nova, then back towards the mid. We're not done yet. Maybe he can't die. He'll go up in the air with the Yulsep. The follow-up stun is there, and Sumel will get the triple kill. There are buybacks available for 3 of LGD.
Perfect timing from Sumel. He got orchided, but he landed the stun frame perfect, so the stun still goes off. There's a slight delay before that cast is activated. Really well done. With the Octarine core, he's just going to be able to spam his edict. You're going to force buybacks here or lose at least 1 Rax on the side of the
give props to the courier. The courier has actually managed to steal the gem while this push is going on to a small little battle around Roshan. But they've taken the tier 3 tower. Mars will buy back. Sven's nearby, but Arteezy will rage up. And it looks like LGD will have to let this lane of ranks go. They can just defend if EG want to push it a little harder. Top is where they go. Storm bolts out. The Arena of Blood is there. Let's track. Oh, Fly. He gets the disruption off. So the spear, it never hits the side, but Sumel, Nightmare, they're doing everything they possibly can to make it so they cannot connect it to Sumel. He'll go up in the air once again. The Terrorize. Maybe there's enough with the Bedlam to kill off Sumel. Yes, there is. He'll end up going down. Will he buy back? Not just yet. The spear from Chalice. It doesn't connect on Arteezy, but he's got a lot of damage. The follow-up stun. Now the buyback comes in from Lestrak. He's going to BT in. He's coming to the top wave. But do they have the damage to Terrorize? EG's forced to run away, isolating Crit right in front of LGD, but Fly's moved in, perching up over on X-Nova. But how much damage can Sumel do? He's looking for the stun, Lightning into the follow-up. He'll have it over on X-Nova. Nightmare can't get off in time. The charge will end up changing, and Arteezy running forward, but he won't want to go underneath the tier 4 towers. Can they smoke up and go for this? Sentry, Observer, both being placed down by Fly. He'll poison, looking in towards the pit. That reveals where EG is, and they turn their attention. LGD, the blink forward. Maybe he's gone in, trying to find the target. Ame gets the stun. They really want Fly with the Abyssal Blade. He'll stun up over on Sven, and Arteezy going man mode. Chalice is still going to go on Fly with the disruption. He'll end up saving himself over on the sidelines, and this back wall causes so many problems in the Sonic Wave. Maybe can turn this one around, but then they have the damage over towards Ame. He needs to live through this. One more Storm Bolt's available. The virus coming in from the Dark Willow. X-Nova, he'll go down inside the Darkseer Wall Illusions, but the bigger problem is maybe dying in the lane. A double kill for S4, and Crit's going for more. The charge comes in deep, but he does not connect it to challenge just yet.
They know there's no buyback on either of these dead heroes. EG, they can just go for throne if they want to. Sumel's got to chill just a little bit. He has no buyback either, but let's be honest. I think this game's in the books. EG are going to take it for sure. 3-on-5, and the amount of building damage Sumel's able to do, he's actually going to go TP to base. Just make sure he doesn't go down here.
FY's got Terrorize in 5 seconds time, but the Radiant won't last that long. Charge forward Sumel. He's jumping in. The back point hit the stun. The Arena Blood is not too bad. Arteezy caught in the edge. He's still trying to finish the job. Radiant Ancient down to 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, and that'll almost be the game. 33 HP, and it's gone. EG finish game 1 with a victory.
Evil Geniuses are just 1 game away from breaking the evil curse that has afflicted them all season long.
Shackles, bottom lane, cold feed over on Crit. There will be a chain off as Ame pushed back. It didn't actually hold him into a tree. They managed to find a small slither that pushed him away. And X-Nova's trying to block up the way, so Fly, Ame, actually getting a decent duration over on that sound, sitting in the inside the trees, manages to back up, and they turn their attention over towards Crit instead. Wraith Fire Blast is available, but Ame turns his attention towards S4. He looks for the core, Fly broken free, then the pushback. This time he's locked it against the tree. Ame will die. Crit will be the collateral of Willie. FY may not be able to get enough damage while Fly underneath the tower. No, just look at X-Nova. Crit holding FY in position. 1 hit for FY, but he didn't even have the time. Crit will find the double kill.
Ideal, though he can deny. Got to read, though, that X-Nova's in the area.
Yep, they're wrapping around. X-Nova will come down. They'll see each other. Who wins this? Cold Feet, shield, and the damage? Well, X-Nova just takes him. No shield available, just a
Bottom lane
dispel.
as well. What a rotation from Chalice. Gets level 6, has the ult active, immediately makes the play towards bottom. And they have so many stuns on the side of PSGLG, they can just keep rinse repeating this.
Yep.
Neither support on the side of EG can really do anything to stop him.
That's that lack of movement speed from Crit. No way he could escape. X-Nova, he's nearby, Fly, gonna shield up, and actually with that pop,
Nice.
X-Nova dies.
Oh, look at this from Chalice. TP's in with the salve. They might look to go for more. Oh my god, he has Vlad's already. It's 7 minutes in.
Oh yeah, he's ready to fight. Sprouting up, controlling Crit. The Fissure gets the extra damage they need without pushing him out of the Sprout. Back to 100. Exactly where he wants to be. Unlike bottom lane, S4 cold feeted up. He has no extra support, so the cold feet will trigger. Wants to break him free. Fly will give him the shield, and now it's Armmate. A hit flies forward from S4. He'll break the reincarnation, but S4 triggers out. Chalice finds the kill, and the support has arrived. Fly can shield, but well, that doesn't matter if your shields are up. The money that enables the ES to be that initiator, they know they need coming into the mid game. But the pressure, it continues in mid lane. Crit rotating up, smoking up around the back. He gets the Hex and the control. Maybe he's in trouble. Brought down by the Rebuke. S4 put the wall, pinning Chalice against it. F1 needs to create space with the 3-man Fidget Stun. He does a good job, but Chalice has no way out. He taunts while dying, and the Song of the Siren. 2 is not enough. They want 4. Where's your stun? You've got the spear in 1 second time. He's lining it up and pins him up against the wall. Wraith King unwillingly pinned. Crit's having some trouble. F5's looking for his own solo kill, but now 4 heroes from EG. They're willing to battle this tempo. Samel will arrive. He's finally joined in. FY keeps the run going, but the Pulse Nova will remove all this remaining light. One more spear. S4 will kill Secure. But now Sword Spirit maybe wants some revenge. He'll get the first kill to Shaman. Moves over to Fly. Both the supports down. Arteezy's moving up the river.
Go toe-to-toe with your Tornaga. He'll have Mantis Fusel about the same time.
They need that initial stun. Maybe jumping down, back up again. Here comes your Ice Blast, and S4 just... Oh, Crit was looking at it going, I don't know what you expect me to do. Charles is TP to the back lines, sprouting up Crit. Fly's coming in to give him the shield, but that won't matter. Maybe he's going to give him the Vortex.
Mid lane.
Tier 2 for tier 2. Mid lane they could go. Arme as reincarnation. TP supports are going to come in. Arme goes for the first stun over on Fly, but he's losing his life so quickly. It's just the Arteezy illusions that do the job. FY, no! They weren't real!
Wow.
Oh!
Artur's confident enough. Look, my song, we're not going to need this for some time. It's a low cooldown.
They need to get a counter. Jump in from Storm Spirit. Samel's got the Earl Scepter Ice Blast. It's waiting for Samel to back up. It will be able to connect, so no regeneration. They really want to go for this one. They'll give him a shield. The wall is up. S4's there to help out the Rebuke. The damage is high, and maybe he's already down. Samel, is he really going to live through this? They lose both.
You give Arteezy complete free farm, and...
Look at the jump. S4, he goes after X-Nova. 1 Rebuke, and X-Nova loses 1/3 of his HP, and S4's just waiting for him. It's like, hey, we'll follow you down. If you got a taunt, now's the right time to use it, because X-Nova, you're not going to live through this. Rebuke will kill him once again, and they are going to go for top lane. It's FY caught out as the Earthshaker. Samel and Crit going together. It's Bash Brothers, but multiple sets.
It becomes a 5-on-5, which is just something PSGLG cannot take right now.
Chalice should be dead. Hexed up in the tree lines. BTs are on the way, and S4's going for multiple targets. Catching X-Nova in the back lines, kills him in the Rebuke, while Chalice will die in the tree lines. They thought again, maybe if we go as 2, we'll be fine, but they're not. And all the way home.
Artur's still hunting. FY
Song of the Siren will cancel the TP. FY will die, but once again, a little bit of space gets created. At the same time, Crit will die up on top lane, so hey, FY may die. Actually, no, I take it back. Crit, he's going to shackle. He's going to hold him there. The bounty runes are being stolen up, and here comes Arme. Some revenge for LGD. They'll get rid of the walls, but hello, Samel jumping in a little bit deeper. He's actually taking a hell of a lot of damage. A little bit too much damage for his liking. You still got Wrath of Nature. Charles will try and turn around, but Fly's there to help him out. There's still a 2-for-1 trade-off. Make it a 3 as... Prophet has gone down. Haste Rune, that's nice for Wraith King.
Kill picked up in
the
nearly 10 minutes.
Samel went onto the catapult. The spear stun plus 1 second. Wraith King can't go anywhere apart from back to life again, and he doesn't want this either. The follow-up stun split earth was the perfect timing. Now Arme will attempt his own TP out with the Earl Scepter. Samel was waiting for it. Kuvez 4 finds the kill. The Ice Blast will tickle, but it won't do much more than that. While in mid, another kill. The roots on the Storm Spirit. Fissure tries to create some space. FY, the Echo Slam hits into Arteezy. Storm, he's going back in again. Can they kill him off? Song of the Sirens available. Does everyone go to sleep? Arteezy, the control is there. there, and LGD bring down the raid boss.
Buying the items that keep him alive. He needs that BKB. Storm to be able to play
jumps
DOTA.
up, Hex, crit, able to actually catch up maybe. All he wanted to do was try and grab this room for a 35-minute, but Samel will get the perfect chain stun in. You knew it, he's down. And what do? Mass Serpent was planned to take the tier 3 town, the Ice Blast. This one, it will be able to connect over on 2. Echo Slam from FY's holding it back. Samel's getting very aggressive. He's trying to just keep Arme out.
It's this Edict damage. They still don't have Glyph. If Samel gets another free Edict off on the racks, that'll die as well.
5 seconds till Storm. Latrax dropping down low.
Got Aegis though.
And he's got cheese too. Wraith King, here's your Storm jumping up. Can they pop the Aegis? Jump back out, Arteezy. Everybody go to sleep. Now fight. S4 doesn't want to put up the wall, doesn't want to do anything. In fact, LGD, they're jumping in. Samel triggers off his BKB. Still wants to turn back around. The Ice Blast decides at the back lines, connecting over on 3. But LGD, they need to be able to disengage. The wall comes up, and that's a problem. Arme caught inside. He doesn't have reincarnation available. He'll end up going down. No buyback available for Storm. Now he can go into the back lines. He'll kill off Samel, but all it does is break the Aegis Immortal. Chi switches into the inventory, and the Edict is still killing off the melee racks. S4 is a little low, maybe that's one target they can go for, but there's no mana right now for the Storm Spirit. Now you'll go for another jump, cleaning up the creep wave, and even a Bloodthorn.
This is Megas.
It's already on the front lines, it is Megas. LGD never put up a fight. Wraithing's still not in it, and Storm Spirit's got nothing. Brought down, dead for the whole time. That's really GG. There is no more battle. There is nothing. We're waiting just for the call because this is the Martian inevitability. There it is. Evil Geniuses will 2-0 LGD in that winner's bracket final, and they have broken the 3 curse.
Indeed.